Hi, I'm DeConti, and this is Planora, an AI study planner generator. What is Planora? Planora is an AI-powered study planning tool that transforms a student's syllabus/study topics into a personalized, beautifully designed study calendar. It analyzes topics, difficulty, deadlines, and the student's weekly availability to generate a day-by-day schedule that tells them what to study, for how long, and how hard each day should be. The end goal is for it to then deliver an aesthetic, printable calendar or integrated online calendar that's perfect for students who want structure without the stress. Here's the first version video demo. Some things that went wrong need to be changed was the UI, the estimated time it would take each topic, and the review days to study days for a stick didn't work properly. Some things that went right though were the PDF OCR reader worked, it gave practice problems, and could save files at the end. Here's the second version video demo. Something that went wrong with this one is it could not actually develop a study plan. Some things that went right though were the better UI, and it had options for both the syllabus and pasted text, and it had a cool moving gradient background. Here's the final version video demo. This quick demo shows how Planora transforms a student's class information into a personalized day-to-day schedule plan. You'll see the AI analyze inputs, generate recommendations, and produce a clean, organized study calendar that students can follow with confidence. Even in its early stages, this demo highlights the experience with the fast setup, smart scheduling, and a visually clear path to staying on track academically. Here's the actual product. Here you can either upload the syllabus or paste in the text. You can also choose when your exam date is and how many hours per day to study for this particular exam. You can choose how many days you actually want to dedicate sitting to that plan and type in what the class course name is. You can also choose how many days you would like to review. Here I chose 3. And then you generate a study plan. Here I need to work on the UI so it actually shows the test for each thing. But here you can see an overview of how it looks. What the outcome should be. It should be a clear, aesthetically organized study planner that breaks each topic into time block sessions based on difficulty and urgency. The final output should feel like a personalized study daily roadmap. And future versions will allow students to seamlessly export their plan into Notion, Apple Calendar, Google Calendar, or other scheduling tools. The data. There's a clear high adoption for study tools and AI in student workflows, which is why Planora fits directly into that. It shows that there's a need for intelligent planning, and while students use generative AI for things with fewer tools, help them to plan, structure, and that for their study time. With the rise of AI and EdTech, a tool like Planora is well positioned for further scaling. Here you can see that the global e-learning market is predicted to reach almost 400 billion by 2026. And according to a 2025 student well-being survey, ages 18 to 25 have used AI tools for study tasks, which suggests that AI is not just academic, but it's also being used to manage stress, understanding, and productivity. AI in education is also becoming a major part of that, and more study tools are integrating AI to provide personalized help, scheduling, and learning support. Now, you're probably wondering why this data matters to Planora. First, there's a huge market potential. The edtech space is very active and still growing, and AI is already trusted. Demand for personalization and tools that can actually help students plan and learn smarter can stand out in crowded landscapes. And there's evidence for driven adoption, as well as steady pressure is real, and tools that can help organize and reduce cognitive load can improve both academic and performance and well-being. What inspired Planora? Students constantly feel overwhelmed by scattered syllabi, inconsistent deadlines, and the pressure to figure out how much to study. Most planners are either too generic or require too much to manually set up. Planora was inspired by the simple question, why doesn't school come with a study plan automatically? As a student myself, I wanted something that is packaged into a clean, aesthetic tool that works instantly and removes decision fatigues. Some technologies I used were Streamlit GitHub VS Code with Python for the backend processing syllabus data and generating the study plan. I also use an OpenAI API for the topic breakdown, difficulty estimation, and workload pacing. I used Vercel/VO to input my Streamlit Python code into for the final front-end design, and Node.js that powered the front-end build tools and server-side rendering tool in the Next.js interface. I'm submitting Planora to the EdTech/Learning Tools track. as our project directly enhances how students learn by transforming overwhelming syllabi into clear, structured, and personalized study plans. This track aligns perfectly with our mission to help students study smarter through AI-driven plan. The bonus track I'd like to submit to is the Gitbook optional track. Here, I use the Project Documentation Hub, where I use the setup features and workflow details for a clean and easy to navigate Gitbook. I also use AI logic breakdown, which added clear explanations of how the study plan algorithm works, including inputs, processing, and output generation. It also included visual guides and media. A future roadmap. Some things I'd like to work on in the future are product and user experience, and I broke that down further, as well as AI and smart learning features like generating links to credible study sources like Khan Academy, Check Practice Test, or Quizlet, as well as calendar and productivity integrations like I talked about before, integrating it with Google and Apple Calendar and things alike, as well as collaboration and classroom features where you can do study group mode, which coordinates plans with friends in the same class, and platform expansion like a mobile app for iOS and Android for on the go study plan updates, as well as browser extension for quickly capturing assignments from Canvas and Blackboard. Thank you so much for your time and feedback, and I'm excited to continue building tools that make learning smarter, easier, and more human centered.